Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I got another video here. This is diagnosis, and it's gonna be happening a lot more this 2019. Let me make sure I got the ignition on. All right, now it's on. Okay, for this one, I'll be using the Drive Pro from Autologic. So I have to log in. So 1 second, guys. All right, one thing that I did before coming here is check for updates. All right, so let's select the Drive Pro European. I don't know if I said on the start of the video, this is a 2007 Ml350 4matic. The customer complained it has a check engine light on and has a rough idle. So the first thing that I checked was automatic detection. This is as of 2008. This is a 2007, and it has to work. All right, so up to as of let me check the tag right here. It says 9 and 6, as you guys can see. Kind of weird. This software for the one I use. It's very hard to focus. All right, so we will use up to 08. And what I was saying, in the meantime, that is doing his own thing. I was like to do a quick visual inspection on the intake runners. These cars are well known for breaking the arms. They move the levers. As far as I can see, or as far as I can see, I don't see any broken things. So let's see what we got. I don't know what kind of codes we're gonna be getting here. We can do a quick test, and that will save all the stuff. But let's go quick and go engine and fault memory. It says it has 4 store, 3 current. So let's read. And we have, okay, you see what I mean? Let me change this to telephoto. Hopefully that is not so bad. Trying to, no, that's too far away. Okay, sorry guys for that. I was trying to do some changes on the camera. But well, so the first one says P0522, status current and stored. So diagnosis of the tumble flap intake manifold. Open circuit on sensor lines, tumble flap stick in the non-actuated position. Then we have a P1805. That one is just a store, something in the model control module and transmission. We have another one. There is current and the store is on a misfire, definitely with a flap and the wrong position wheel. And then we have another one which is current. Says misfire in cylinder 5. Hmm. Well, that all depends on how the flap is stopped or which side is broken. In my case, misfires. I will still recommend to replace spark plugs, and I will check the coils. But so let me stop 1 second here, save this report, and we can go over the engine. And so I end up needing to do a quick test or vehicle scan in order to get all this, because that is important for me. And the way they do it in here with the Drive Pro, I will send this to my email, and then I can print it from there. Um, and just click print, and then that should do it. All right, let's go back to here. All right, so back to engine. That's the only thing I don't like about the Autologic scanners is they're uh, made to be operated with a cable only, and they don't give you such a long cable as you can see here. And I'm very worried about that hood coming down. I'm actually open the hood a little more, which we can do with the Mercedes. So if you guys are facing the roof for 1 second in there, make sure we got no cables. We are here. All right, what I wanted to share with you. Okay, we're gonna go into actuations, and we got the variable intake manifold switch. Let me see what else we have here. Well, I guess that's the only one, right? Total valve actuator. Yep. The ignition should be switched on and it will not be running. So let's extend. Trying to see if I can hear vacuum. I don't know if you guys can see anything. Sometimes the camera picks more than me. I'm gonna focus on here. Okay, I can see that one. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me put the flashlight here. Try to get a little more light. So that actuator, that's the arm, it should be moving. So the solenoid or valve are working because we can see that it goes in and out. Now I'm gonna have to, because it's gonna be impossible to show you guys. But what most likely is happening is that the lever down in the intake is broken, and that is very common on these vehicles. All right, so let me check that out. All right, guys. Yeah, there is one of the arms is broken, and I want to go back to show you where you how I got here. So there is also a lease guide test, and in this case we check component Y22 9 intake manifold on tumble flat switchover valve. We can have the engine running. So next, and this one is the one on the right side. Let's say right now facing the engine as I am. I'm gonna try to put that light here so you guys can see that moving. Hopefully you guys can see that there. And that arm is completely broken. It's not even moving anything. So that is, like I said, it's very common in here. So I'm going to recommend replace the intake manifold and coils, the spark plugs. Um, what else can we see here? There's nothing really more that we need to check in here. As far as that, sorry, this one driver, driving, lambda. I'm trying to see if we see anything as far as the misfire, which I can definitely feel. Yeah, even the numbers as for the fuel trim, it's not bad. Because it's not really, like a really bad misfire. Still, I would recommend coils and spark plugs. Doesn't look like anybody's been here in a while, so we'll see. Okay, so as far as diagnosis, that's as much as I'm going to do with this car. It's a short video, hopefully. And again, when you see those codes, it's straightforward to the front. I mean, you saw the me not even connecting the sky. I went trying to look for anything obvious. Sometimes those levers they fall, and it's obvious. In this case, I needed to do actuations, but with a good scanner, you can do that too. All right, guys, see you next time.